My target for the end of 2017 is 300 subscribers. 300 subscribers. 300 subscribers. 300 subscribers. I have no words. What's up guys, I'm back, and first of all I'd like to wish you all a happy new year. 2017 has gone so fast. It genuinely feels like it was yesterday me sitting in that chair going, this year I hope we can hit 300 subs everybody, yay. That changed a bit, didn't it? Time has gone so fast, and I mean so has my sub count. I can't say that, that's really big-headed. I hope you all had a great Christmas, I certainly did. Some of the things I got were a new pair of Bluetooth headphones, this very sexy Adidas jumper, some chocolate that I ate pretty quickly, a Team 100 t-shirt, which isn't even the official merch design, like my sister just found it on Redbubble, but she gave it to me, so yeah, thanks for that. Cards Against Humanity, which my parents got for me. Didn't even ask how many drinks they had when they decided to buy this for their 14-year-old son. And finally, this is hands down the funniest thing I got this year. I asked for a Sub to Will and E t-shirt, like an actual Sub to Will and E t-shirt. What I got in the end was a little bit different. Are you ready? I got that on a t-shirt. I got that. I still can't believe it. I tweeted this to Will and E. He didn't see it, but I was hoping that he'd see it because this is actually hilarious. I don't know if he's aware that this is just up on Redbubble for anyone to buy, but whatever, best present this year. I thought in this video I'd go through the year from the start to end and talk about the most popular things that happened in the year. Let's get the elephant out of the room here. Yes, I am copying this year on the internet. Although, may I just add, as I'm filming this year on the internet hasn't come out yet. If this video is in any way, shape or form similar to this year on the internet, that's actually not my fault. I'm not copying it because it hasn't come out yet. Right now it's the 28th of December, so calm yourself. Don't comment saying that I look like Will and E. Or that I copy Will and E, or anything to do with the shape of my head and how it resembles Will and E. Just shut up. Shut up. I'm going to try to talk less about my channel in 2017 and more YouTube as a whole in 2017. If I was going to talk about what happened on my channel this year, then this video would consist of PowerPoint slide thumbnails, holiday vlogs that were watched by about 5 people, and using Memulous for views. Although that did seem to work, didn't it? Without further ado, here is 2017 in 10 minutes. And 2 seconds just to make sure I get the mid-rolls. Let's start off with January. Not a lot happened this month. Although it was the month that the whole world became obsessed with a mathematical symbol. Usually January is quite a quiet month. Also, I could take the piss out of what happened in January all I want, but I was still making Musical.lys back then, so you know. I can't really talk, can I? Moving into February, a certain YouTuber started to get a lot of attention around this time.
Want to join my free gift card giveaway? Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and turn notifications on. And finally, tell me in the comment section below that you subscribe.
If you're unfamiliar with who Derv is, then first of all, I wish I was you. He's a YouTuber who's actually the same age as me. Like, it's just actually, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed to be the same age as him. And his channel blew up in early 2017 when he made videos claiming that he had blue Fanta. And then evidently when you watch his 10-minute and 2-second video, you realise, like, he doesn't have blue Fanta.
Let's watch $1 Fanta versus $315 blue Fanta. 600,000 views in 4 days. Oh, I hate his face so much. So, 600,000 views. Watching a child drink Fanta. We are 2 minutes 30 into this video. The video's 4 minutes 22 and I've not seen any blue $315 Fanta.
Here it is in 3, 2, 1.
That is upsetting.
Are you kidding me? Of course, in the end, the Fanta that he had was the same colour as his 119 mid-roll ads. What, did you read his title and actually think the title would be anything to do with the video? Did you actually? You actually did that? It's 2017, get with the time. He did end up getting a lot of hate, which, was kind of deserved. I mean, no one deserves to get the amount of hate that Derv actually got, but to be fair, out of everyone on this site, Derv was definitely one of the closest people to deserving that amount of hate. YouTube eventually terminated him for misleading content, which I can't say I don't agree with. He tried to claim on Twitter that it was for something else, but it just wasn't, was it? He then tweeted out saying that he would make drastic changes if he got reinstated. He then came back with a new channel, and do you think he changed at all? Do you think he changed for the better? Do you think he learned not to clickbait? No. No, he didn't. He came back with videos like Do Not Talk to Siri at 3 AM. To this day, his channel is still dying, but we can always remember him as one of the first ever YouTube clickbaiters to get terminated. Following on from that, let's talk about Boss Baby videos. On the 12th of March 2017, The Boss Baby came out. Nothing wrong with it, it's actually a fine kids film. But you know something that should be banned? That just should not be allowed to be put on the internet? Videos of people ringing up fictional characters. Calling the Boss Baby, he answered, OMG. I mean, that Ruby Rube girl, she made a couple, didn't she? This was something that Dove was heavily involved with as well.
We are going to go ahead and call the boss baby. There it is again for those people who think I'm like not being legit. It is right there. Let's go. My phone's really loud, isn't it?
Hello?
Hello, is this the boss baby?
Here it is. Who's this?
Oh my god,
So of course we've had videos like calling the boss baby, FaceTiming the boss baby, which is just his mate filming a picture of the boss baby on Google Images. If I ever get to that point, please make sure you stop me. It was around this time on YouTube that I realised that any channel that starts with ITZ is gonna be bad. I challenge you to try to find a channel that starts with it spelt with a Z that doesn't have any red circles or red arrows in the thumbnails. Like, actually try. Please try, send me one. At this point I thought, how can clickbait channels get even worse? How can the channels starting with it get even worse? Oh wait, look at what happened in April.
I have a total of 6. I have this black one here. I have a purple one. I have a green one. A pink one in the middle. A red one and a blue one.
Are we at the point now where the world demands so little out of entertainment that they will happily sit there and spin a bit of plastic and that's it? And that's enough to make the world go mad? It's a neat little toy. It's good for what it's for, but that's about it. What I do have a problem with is people cutting it open with a hot knife or dropping it off skyscrapers. There isn't a lot to say about them other than the fact that I actually do kind of like spinning it.
Y'all can't handle this. Y'all don't know what's about to happen.
Oh, I really don't miss you, June. It's everyday, bro. It's kind of a stale joke to even mention everyday, bro, at this point. But if you weren't a living organism back in June, then let me quickly explain it to you. Jake Paul, Viner turned YouTuber, decides to flex about everything he owns. His mansion, his car, his money, etc. Then Nick Crompton pops up and claims that England is his city. Like, it's literally stale me even talking about this at this point. Then the Martinez twins pop up. Kind of awkward to watch now, isn't it? Then Tessa Brooks twerks for a bit and then it's over. 3 million dislikes. You're not doing well there, Jake. June was also the month that Team 10 just went completely viral. Like, you just simply couldn't avoid them. They proceeded to set fire to a yard, say that a fan looked like a terrorist.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kazakhstan originally, but...
It sounds like you're just gonna blow someone up. Send the nuke!
Moving into July, there was hype about another certain animated film, The Emoji Movie. The trailer got released, and I mean, the internet reacted really well to that. The Emoji Movie also sparked up the whole Red Circle Brigade again, and they kind of came together to make videos about another animated film. Like, we've never seen that before on the internet, have we? Overall, I don't even want to talk about The Emoji Movie anymore. Again, it's kind of stale for me to even mention it at this point. Apparently, though, there is a 20-minute dance scene at the end of it. 20 minutes. I really hope that I've been lied to. July was also the month that KSI returned to YouTube and dropped the song Creature. I actually like Creature. Elliot Crawford disagrees, but I actually do like it.
Realistically, Creature was
KSI returning to YouTube did stir up a little bit of controversy, and that brings us on very nicely to August. Sidemen diss tracks. I won't go into too much detail because this video will be way too long if I do, but pretty much JJ as a joke announced that he was leaving the Sidemen and people believed him, so he actually went along with it saying that he was being serious the whole time. He went to LA to live with my least favourite person ever. He is just my least favourite person ever, it's Vicegum. Ethan didn't like what he had to say, so he dropped a diss track. KSI and Vicegum came back with Earthquake. Then Harry made a diss track that was the funniest thing anyone had ever seen. JJ then replied with his song Little Boy. Then Deji decided to just send for the whole Sidemen. Simon replied to him with his diss track, which was one of the best. Simon's was amazing. And then even Vic replied to Deji, and it was better than Deji. Then Harry brought out KSI Exposed, which somehow was even funnier than his first one. And then JJ replied to Harry, and also Joe Weller, who never sent for him in the first place, but he decided to, you know, send for Joe Weller. And so the KSI Joe Weller beef was born. More on that later. Another huge thing for me, at least, that happened in August, which I have to talk about, Team 100. Your boy Memulus decided to make his new team, Team 100, as a parody of Team 10. Josh Cruiser 5 then made the best YouTube song of the year, It's Memulus, Bro.
It's Memulus, bro, with the Team 100 flow, a team 10 times better than Team 10, never done before.
Memulus reacted to it and then said if anyone else wants to make a video about Team 100, then they can do that, and then they might get into a video. I got up super early the next morning and I spent all day working on my Team 100 video. I managed to get it up just in time for him to be able to watch it on a live stream. After about a week of waiting, I then got put in his video, and ultimately it made my channel, so I'm so grateful for that. That is everything that happened in August. Now on to September, where one of the biggest trends of the year became a thing.
boom, yo, the thing goes skitty pop pop. and the boom.
So this is Michael Dapper, aka Big Shaq, aka Roadman Shaq, aka the Tingo Skua guy, and he blew up after doing a freestyle on Fire in the Booth. It's very easily memeable, so it's kind of inevitable that it became big. He literally went from screaming random noises into a microphone to performing at the Capitol Jingle Bell Ball in front of 10,000 people at the O2.
When I say man's not, you say hot. Man's not, man's not, man's not. I love Leo, you don't know.
It's been a weird year, hasn't it? September was also the month of Upload 2017, which was a YouTube event in London. It was sick. I went on the Saturday when it was all quite chilled. Nothing too major happened. But then on the Sunday when I wasn't there, a little bit more happened.
Imagine 8,000 people seeing your head absolutely crush onto the canvas. And Weller, lift his hands up.
I think the best part of all of this is that the guy that JJ completely floored has actually managed to get a career out of getting dropped by KSI. Literally anything is possible nowadays. And September was also the month where Dove dropped a diss track. Oh god. Talking of YouTuber diss tracks, let's move on into October.
Calling all units. Shots fired. Shots fired in front of the Supreme Store. There's about to be a 261 in progress.
I actually love this song. So if you were living under a rock in the month of October, let me quickly explain what happened. iDubbbz made a 30-minute content clip that had Jake Paul in the title, but really it was about Vice Gum. He basically just kind of explained why Vice Gum is a terrible human for about half an hour, which he is. The 30-minute video included one of the best YouTuber diss tracks ever made. I don't even care what you think, it is the best YouTuber diss track ever made. It featured the guy with the red hair that made Don't Stay in School a couple years back. Vice Gum being Vice Gum didn't take it very well and replied with the diss track going, "Oh, I have a mansion, I have lots of money, so that means I'm better than you." Which isn't too surprising, but iDubbbz did completely destroy him in this one. Moving into November now, let's talk about Zoella. She didn't have a very good month, did she? She priced her advent calendar at the incredibly reasonable price of £50. The internet attacked her for it, and this was when, in my opinion, one of the best videos of the year dropped. Jack Mate opening the Zoella advent calendar.
Door 5, we open it up, we open it, ooh! Day 5, and we are gifted with this lovely, unique bag. Now, there are many things that you can use this bag for. I mean, you could use it to put your makeup in, to keep all your makeup nice in there. You could put your brushes in there, couldn't you? But I think, personally, what you should do is you should put all your little Zoella stuff in there. Like, keep it nice and sweet, nice and cute in there. It doesn't fit, but still. Cram it in. Much like she's done with the calendar. Cram all your stuff in the bag, like that. When it's all in there, do you know what I mean? Lob it in the bin.
I actually love the guy. Zoella apologised and lowered it to 25 quid, but in my opinion that's still way too much. And that was basically the end of that. Moving on to December, Jay from TGF cemented his head to a microwave.
Oh my god. Bro. I'm gonna die.
Very intelligent. I do love TGF. It's actually such a shame that they're so looked down upon now after like the microwave incident. Also in December, YouTube Rewind came out. Now I never really spoke about YouTube Rewind on my channel, but since it was such a big thing for about a week, I think I'll talk about it now. Yes, I do think it is a little bit insensitive how they spent more time looking at dead memes than dead people. Yes, I do think the fidget spinner got too much screen time. No, I didn't recognise half the people in the video. And yes, I do enjoy YouTube Rewind now less, now that I've realised, well, it's just an advert for YouTube, isn't it? I feel like YouTube Rewind is much more of a challenge now because there's so much on YouTube, you can't really cram it all into one video. So no matter how much of a good job they do making it, there will always be people complaining about it. Even if they made the absolute best YouTube Rewind they possibly could, people will still complain about it. Like, I'm sorry, but it is impossible for them to make a good YouTube Rewind. That's just not gonna happen. There's so much on YouTube now that you can't make a video with like everything in it. It would literally be like 3 hours long. So yeah, YouTube Rewind, I don't hate it. They could have done it much better this year, but I don't think it's as bad as people were saying on the internet. Like, it is only a video, it's only an advert for YouTube, like, calm yourself. Finally, just recently, let's talk about this awful trend on Snapchat that I've been seeing going around recently. It's basically when you post a selfie of yourself from each month of the year to see like how you've changed. I know this was basically the only point I made in that video I made about Snapchat, but like, the ego, how can you have that big of an ego to think people want to see selfies of you in each month? Ah, it's so cringe. I hate Snapchat. I despise Snapchat. The only reason why I keep using it is because I want to be able to see what's going on in the world. And also I wouldn't be taken very seriously as like an internet personality if I didn't have Snapchat. But the actual state of Snapchat now, please stop, I'm begging you, if you've seen this and you've done that thing where like you post a selfie of each month, please, please, please stop. This can't be a thing next year. It can't be. And of course, recently, it wouldn't be the end of the year if we didn't have people complaining, saying that it's the worst year ever. 2017's been an amazing year. It's been the best year of my life. I understand it might not be that way for everyone, but it's really ignorant to say, oh, 2017's just been a bad year in every way. It's been fine. Apart from fidget spinners, they were awful. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Thank you for the year. It's been amazing. Like I said, 2017 has been the best year of my life. It's been sick. And I mean the fact that I was aiming for 300 subs by now. And I'm on 3,000, like, oh my god. Thank you so much for 3,000 subs. I just hit it recently. It's amazing. Thank you so much. My target for the end of 2018 is going to be 10,000 subscribers. So please do help me hit that goal and hit that subscribe button down below. Have fun tonight on New Year's Eve if you're watching this on the night it comes out. All likes and comments are very much appreciated. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.